I wish to first begin by recognizing in our presence Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagonade, Governor General of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique. Mr. Javan Williams, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, other cabinet ministers and government officials, Mr. Thaddeus Peters, Chief Agricultural Officer, Ms. Lauren St. Louis, Chief Extension Officer, Ms. Alice Jones, Agriculture Officer responsible for 4-H, Mr. Emerald Gordon, President of the National 4-H Leaders Council, Ms. Cindy Lewis, Project Manager, Youth in Agriculture, Heads of Division and Staff of the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, and other ministries, Mr. Hayden Redhead, representative of the Recycle Organic School Composting Project, active and retired 4-H leaders, all of you 4-H members, members of the Public Relations Units of the Ministry of Agriculture and other media houses, specially invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, young boys and girls, young 4-Hers from all over Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit-Martinique, I first of all want to welcome you to Grenada and welcome you to the National Stadium and to commend the staff of the Ministry of Agriculture, the Chief Extension Officer, Ms. Lauren St. Louis, and the Chief 4-H Officer, Ms. Alice, for the wonderful work in planning, mobilizing, organizing, and having this activity here today. This activity is a symbol of our achievement in the 4-H movement here in this country. And we are happy that the young 4-Hers of Carriacou and Petit-Martinique are here to join us, because we were with them not too long ago in Carriacou and Petit-Martinique. A few words to you, young 4-Hers. A few words to you. As 4-Hers, you are involved in perhaps the most important economic activity in the world. And the most important economic activity in the world is the production of food. Food is indeed the basic need of mankind. And that is what you are doing. Preparing yourselves to produce food, quality food, nutritious food, to feed yourselves, your family, to feed your parishes, and of course to feed our country, as well as have enough to export, to feed other nations that don't produce the food that we produce here. So young 4-Hers, I am saying to you that at an early age, you must recognize and accept the important work that you are doing now as 4-Hers. And being a 4-H member means, therefore, that you are preparing at an early age to have a long life career and a meaningful career in your life. Agriculture, as I always say, is a science. Agriculture today is quite different from agriculture many years ago. So agriculture is scientific. And young 4-Hers, you have to now prepare yourselves and see yourselves not as farmers who work in the hot sun, burning in the hot sun, using cutlass and fork and spade. No. Agriculture Nowadays, modern agriculture is science, is technology. And you young 4-Hers must see yourselves as the young scientists who will make use of science, technology, apply them to agricultural production as you produce the food, as you produce the most basic needs of mankind, the food. And I want to tell you that there are many careers that you can have working in agriculture. You can be an agronomist, where you specialize in food production. You can be an agricultural technician, where you apply the science and technology to agriculture to improve the quality of your food and to produce more food. You can be a plant pathologist, where you study diseases that affect plants and what can be done to control them. You can be an agricultural economist, where you focus on the marketing, the sale, and ensuring that you get a good price for your agricultural produce. You could be an agricultural and environmental scientist. So there are many important careers for you, young 4-Hers, now that you are involved in agriculture as 4-Hers. And so my message to you this morning, young 4-Hers, is that you start to prepare yourselves to take the lead in producing the food that our country needs. And to do so, there is one subject that I want all of you to take seriously and to dominate and to master at a very early age. And that subject is mathematics. If you study mathematics and you do mathematics well, then it becomes far easier for you to have a career in agricultural science, in agricultural engineering, in agricultural economics, in environmental science, and all the other careers that agriculture affords you at a very early age. And today, many of you are going to receive an award for your outstanding performance. I want you to see these awards as a motivation, as an encouragement for you to continue to be a good 4-Her, and for you to continue to recognize the role that you can play in the development of your country, and in particular, through agriculture development. And for those of you who are the also-ran, who participated, but are not going to receive an award today, see yourself also as champions, as the also-ran, as the ones who also have that role to play in developing the agricultural industry and making Grenada a much better place to live through the production of high-quality, nutritious food for our country. So as I close, I say, I give my commendation to the Ministry of Agriculture for organizing this National Celebration Day of 4-Hers, and we look forward to having these similar celebrations in years to come as we prepare our minds, as we prepare our young minds to take up the role of agricultural science in the development of our country. And let me thank all of the 4-Hers, let me thank all of the teachers, all of the council leaders, all of you who have worked together and who have made this day possible. Let me thank you all indeed for a job well done. Thank you, and do enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you very much, Minister Andrew.